Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna continue working on part 15 of this house build. Let's get started. So in the last video, we were able to set up and add in some of these designs, and then we set up all of this as well. We use paint in order to paint all of this with different material. And then now we're gonna continue working on this. Before we finish, I'm gonna add in more ground. So I'm gonna add in the floor for the outside right here. So this will be floor number 12. And then the material, we're going to change this to one of the concrete materials right here. So I'm just gonna pull up one of them randomly and then press OK, and then OK, and then OK. And then here, what we could do is we could just add this, and then at the same time we're going to add one strip at the top. That's for the sidewalk. So we're going to add this for now. We can actually edit more. Let's make it wider, and that's about it for that. And then here we could just add in another floor on top of that. So duplicate. Let's edit this, another concrete material. And then here I'm just pulling out one of the concrete again, and then we're going to add, we're going to use rectangle, and we're going to add one going here, and then this will be top offset around 100, and then click on finish. I know it's showing an error, but that's basically what we're trying to do as well. And then I just CS on that, and then edit this boundary again so that at least it's good enough size. So that's what it looks. We can edit and curve this more, and then obviously we're going to add in another pot area here so that we could add in some trees on this side. So here I'm just going to edit, and then let's curve this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to align it right about here, and then use fillet arc so that I could just do this. Click finish, and then do it on the other, and then click on fillet arc. Select the adjacent ones, there we go, and then click on finish, and let's look at it like that. That looks nice. And then in terms of here, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna use model in place, and then generic model, and then we're just going to have an extrusion, and then we could set that extrusion. So I want to set it and pick the plane. I'm gonna use the top of this to be my plane. And then here, of course, it's not 600, so for now let's put in 400, and then just change the material. Let's use one of the concrete as well. Yes, concrete, there's abundance of different kinds right here, and we're basically just gonna choose one different one in Twinmotion. So here I'm just going to add an extrusion like so, and then maybe we could just offset this to maybe 15, and then space bar, not 15, that's too thin, so 50 instead, and then do it like so. And then what we can do is we could just curve it from here, but without the offset. So 0 offset, delete this, and then let's trim it from here, and then click finish. Let's look at it at 3D first. So that's good. And then we could just fill it up. We could just put this one around 300. I think it's good enough. And then go back here, and then just add in another extrusion, but for 200, and then a different material, maybe ground. So let's just change miscellaneous earth. Let's use earth, replace, and then use this, and then let's just use rectangle for that, and there we go. Click on finish, and we can see we have it like that. We could just make this one 250. At least it's still above there. That's looking good. So I'm gonna select this one, CS, and do the same thing. I want to try and create the same extrusion. AL. Oh, for this part we don't need to add anymore. I forgot that we just need to add it on this side, so we could just remove that extrusion and then just finish this. So we're good with that, and then let's add in the grass, CS on that. So we're going to add grass around here, and obviously at the back. And then we could just click on here, and then now we just need to trim and extend, and then extend everything. Delete there. We just need actually we need to trim and extend right here around this one, and then delete this, and then trim and extend on this one. So we need to be going around here, and then click finish. and we have our grass around the surrounding. So that's looking good. And then what we need to do is we need to go to level 1, go to architecture, click on room. We need to set up all the rooms. In terms of right here, these are rooms already, but if you notice, we need to close this off because everything is unclosed right here. So we need to work on that so that we could add in multiple of the room. So we need room separator to do that. So in order to do that, click on room separator under architecture, and then you could basically close it from there. You can assign, you can close this one as well from the rest. And then here we have our family. We have our walk-in closet. So now once you select room, as you can see, you'll be able to add room tags. So for this one, we need to separate this again. So for this one, let's see if room separator or room is working now, which I believe is still not. So what we could do is we could just do it like that, and then room separator like that. Let's see if this is going to work. Okay, so this one worked, and then this one work as well. Well, for this one it's not yet, so there we go. Hopefully it work. There we go. Multiple roofs and enclosed. So this is enclosed, this one is enclosed. So for some reason something is not working, so it's still because probably this is open. So let's cancel this, and then let's just add a room separator right about here. I believe that's the issue. Hopefully it got fixed. So yes, that was the issue. So here we could just add kitchen, all capital. This one foyer. Laundry, living, family. This is dining. This is pool, washroom. We have powder room. This is ensuite 1. We can add room here. This is walk-in closet, and then this one is bedroom number 1. So that's good. And then let's go to level 2. And as you can see, this one is much easier. We have different rooms, and then their ensuite is right there. And then if you want to room separate this, you can do as well. So let's do bedroom number 2. So I'm going to just copy paste that. Bedroom number 3, 4, and then 5. This is the masters. Ensuite, master, ensuite 2, ensuite 3, 4, and then here as well. Ensuite 5. This is family area 2. Okay, so now everything is added there. What we could do is we could add this one to sheets. So the way you do that is you need to go here, sheets, right click, new sheet. We already have A0 metric loaded. If you want to load more, you just need to go here, go back to the main, and then we have title blocks right here. We have different kinds. So if you need a specific one, you can choose right here and load it from there. This one, A0 is good enough, so I'm gonna use that. So here it started with A001. I'm just gonna keep on adding sheets. So new sheet, keep on selecting that. So similar to what we dealt before, that Revit is smart enough to do the sequence. So I'm just gonna add cover. We have first, second, and then the elevation. So here what we could do is you can select right here, cover. If you need to change the number, you can just do this right here as well. You can also change it from here. So if you double click here, this one, give me a second. So you need to click it one, and then some timing, and then another one, click, and then it will be opening like that. First floor, and then here, second floor, and then here would be the elevation, and another elevation. And then what you need to do is you could just have one of the views. So let's go to level 1, or here in the ground. You can take an image. So here, choose the camera. Before you click, there's a drop down for the 3D. There's a camera view that you could do, and then you could change this to realistic if you want to. You can also set this one as the starting view. So you just need to go here and then look for, or let's go here and manage, and then click on starting view. This one is the 3D view number 1. So every time this is open, this is the look that you will see. You can also render this so that once we add it to the cover page or cover sheet, you can size it up. So what I'm gonna do is, let's go and we just need to go to view and then render, and then we're gonna just choose draft, and then just click on render. It will just take some time, and it's pretty much very quick because it's a draft. You just wanted to see what it looks like, and then you can save the project and then press OK. Now it's in the rendering. We could basically just add it, save this one, export to the file, the folder. I'm just gonna save this here, and then I can close this. Now let's go to cover. I don't know if if I put this one, I'll be able to size it. Yes, I do. I can. So at least this one can be sized. So just double clicking that. If you don't want the viewport, you can choose no title and then put it on the side like that. We can create a schedule. So here, and then view list or sheet list. What I usually do is sheet number. So click on that and then sheet name, and then press OK. And then after that, just need to go back here and then go to drop down, and then here's your sheet list. You can expand it if you want, similar to that. So we're good with the cover. First floor, what you need to do is just drag and drop. If you notice this is too big, what you need to do is go to level 1 first, and then check the 3 of this under extent, and then it will have this. You can grab that and then resize it like so, and then uncheck this afterwards. So this is the only view that you'll be able to add there. You can do this one again so that you don't need to redo that. So grab that, just size this up. It's okay if you go over, because as you notice this is too big, too wide. Revit will recognize that and it will adjust it for you. So that's how easy it is. Let's go back to first floor and then drag our level, first floor level, and then second floor level 2, and drag and drop there. But if you notice, our naming is second floor here, but it's level 2 here. It's easy to do. If you just want this one to be changed right here, you can just change it from here. Second floor, and it will change. So sheet, and then don't click it here on the side first and then click apply. Do it on the first floor as well. Select here, go to title of the sheet, but if you wanted to change this one completely, you can change it from here, but as you notice it will change it here as well, so might as well just change it on the sheet. So this one, first floor, select something at the outside and then click apply. It will change. If you want it to be without this, because too much, you can drag it, but you need to select here on the view first before you drag it. here as well. As you can see, we have that. You could just select this one first before you grab it, or else if you grab everything, it will grab all the views as well. So select here and then grab it here, and then you can change it here as well. Then elevation, open the sheet first. You can click here because there's a lot of inactive views already opened and we don't need that to be shown. So here you can just drag and drop. Same issue we have, so you need to go to ease and then you need to check all of this first, and then there's going to be a box, and then you'll be able to adjust everything accordingly. So press escape first. It's still with the setup of the other view, so make sure you press escape, and then here go to south, select that, and then west, press escape, and then the only thing you need to do is drag and drop, and then just open the last sheet and then drag and drop. Now that's done. What we could do is we could print this. So I'm gonna print this one. I'm gonna choose my printer. I'm gonna select this one, but if you notice, once I select this one will go here. The difference between this one and this one is for this one, it will combine everything in one sheet or in one PDF. This one, it will separate it. So it's a good good way of choosing the combined one, because as for this one, it will be separate and you need to save it individually after it's completed the print. So I like using this. I'm gonna click on select. You always need to uncheck views, and then now check all, because we need to print everything. You can also save this, so that what happens if you need a full set, and then you don't want to keep on checking all of this, or you need just cover sheet and elevation, you can preset everything. Here I'm just gonna put full set, so every time I need a full set, I could just put it here. If I need, for example, issue for a permit, which only comes with cover sheet and elevation, you can set that and then save it, and then you can put issue for a permit, and then you will have everything ready, check. So here I'm just gonna press OK and then OK. Let's just wait for it to print, and then let's see how it looks. So here I'm just gonna save it to my desktop. So once it's ready, it will look like this. So that's it for now, and thank you for watching, and hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.